Horseracingkid signing on handicap racing from Meydan Racecourse in Dubai, in the UAE. Here on opening day of Dubai World Racing Carnival runs now to March 31st. It's a great opening card here. I'm going to handicap all the races for you. Remember, go to horseracingkid.com for more selections. I'm going to go to the first race here. It's the longest Concord Collection Stakes for North Hemisphere breds, 4-year-olds, and upward South Hemisphere breds. Going for a purse of $110,000. For 3-year-olds and upward, we do have a field of 7 horses going about 1 mile and 3/16. We do have a field of 8, and I'll be going with the 5 horse here. Number 5, Cow Bark. 9-2, William Buick's jockey. Last time out, run at Meydan on December the 8th, mile 3/16 in a 23,000 handicap. Came fourth by 4 lengths. He was nearest to finish that day. Then it made on a mile and a quarter and launched for his 29,000 November 29th of 2011. My birthday. Came third by 6 1/4 lengths. He had no change with the leaders that day. They then made on March 10th and mile 3/8 in Dubai duty free Golf World Cup handicap. Came in 8th by 9 lengths. He was never near the challenge that day. I do like this horse here. Has won over the course before. So going with this one. So count my bets for race number 1 from Dubai, from Meydan, going to 5. Now let's get on to race number 2 from Meydan. What is the longest Prima Luna handicap for North Hemisphere breds, 4-year-olds, and South Hemisphere breds, 3-year-olds and upward. Going to mile 3, it's about. We do have a field of. Find a field. Field of 9, and I'll be going with the 8 horse here. Number 8, Alain. Royston French's jockey. 10-1 last time after when it made on about 3/4 and 23,000 stakes on December the 8th. Came in 8th by 14 1/4 lengths. He's midfield at best. Then it made on a mile and a quarter and launched for his 29,000 on November 29th. Came second by 2 3/4 lengths. He was headed at the final 100 meters. Then in Newcastle in England, 7 furlongs on August 11th. In a solid wall institution handicap for 26,000, came fourth by 2 1/2 lengths. He had impression in the final furlong. This horse has won in the UAE already. Loves Meydan. So going with this one, 10-1. So recap my bets for race number 2 from Meydan, going with the 8. Now let's get on to race number 3 from Meydan. What is the longest Dolce Vita, part of the Meydan Masters International Jockey Championship. $20,000 guaranteed here for North and South Hemisphere breds, 3-year-olds and upward. Going 1 mile boot. We do have a field of. Flip the page. Field of 16 horses. 13 through 16 are also eligible, so you'll have probably a field of 12 going ahead of this one. I'll be going with the 1 Passat Glendale at odds of 2-1. Frankie Dettori's in the saddle. Last time after on at Jebel Ali on March 18th of 2011, 1 mile in the Shadwell Stakes for 19,000. Came third by 5 3/4 lengths. He was nearest to finish that day. Then the Zabel Zir Kadir Stakes at miles 3/8 at Meydan on March 5th. Came in 8th by 10 1/4 lengths. He was never dangerous that day. Then Meydan a mile quarter February 5th in the Al Basti Equi World Stakes for 19,000. Came in first by 1 3/4 lengths. He led at 100 meters out and was running away. So I do like this horse here, so count my bet for race number 3 from Meydan, going to 1. Now let's get on to race number 4 from Meydan. What is the longest column wheel chronograph stakes for Northern Hemisphere breds, 4-year-olds, and South Hemisphere breds, 3-year-olds, going about 5 furlongs. The straight about 5 furlongs on the turf course here, 5 furlongs on the turf. We do have a field of 11 horses here, and I'll be going with the 3-8. Number 3, Humanator. 5-1, Frankie Dettori's jockey. Last time out there in Milan, Italy, 5 furlongs on October 16th, in a 122,000 stake race. Came 5th by 5 lengths. He was never dangerous that day. Then the Scarborough Stakes at Doncaster, 5 furlongs on September the 7th. Came first by half length. He held on well. And then Goodwood, 5 furlongs, July the 28th in the Audi King George Stakes. Came 5th by 5 1/4 lengths. He weakened in the final furlong. So I'm going with this one. I'll be also going with the 8 International Aldebute. Freddie Tylick's jockey, 21 here. Last time out there at York, 6 furlongs in Coral Sprint Trophy on October 8th. Came 7th by 4 1/4 lengths. He was always midfield that day. Little Lamb Choice at Beverly, 5 furlongs on September 20th. Came first by 1 1/2 lengths. He ran on well in the final furlong. Then Doncaster, 6 furlongs in the Elements Med Spear Stakes. Came first by 2 3/4 lengths. He was comfortably. Do you like this horse here? Stepping out in some class here, so going with this one. So we cap my bets for race number 4 from meydan, going 3-8. Now let's get on to race number 5 from meydan. What is the longest Masters Collection Moon Phases Stakes? Going about 1 mile here, we have a field of 13, and I'll be going with the 11 here. Number 11, Quick Wit. 21, Kieran Fallon's Jackie. Last time after meydan 1 mile in the Alfredi Al-Islami Meidani Stakes on February 17th. Came in 8th by 10 quarterlings. He was weak in the final 200 meters. Then at meydan 7 furlongs about on a turf course in the Estate My Plan Stakes for 175. Came second by a neck. He ended at 50 meters out. And then Linkfield 7 furlongs in the Linkfield Park Breeders' Day Stakes. Came first by 1 quarterlings. He led on the inside final furlong. So I do like this horse here. So recap my bets for race number 6. Yeah, race number 5. Race 5 going with the 11. So let's get on to race number 6. The next race we're getting on to. It's an allowance race. Purse $125,000, going about 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf course. We do have a field of 10 horses here, and I'll be going to 9-10. Number 9, La Joule. Michael Barzolina is jockey. 6-1 last time out. They run at Ascot 1 mile and 1/4 on June the 16th, and Centenary handicap. Came 6 by 5 quarterlings. She kept on 1 pace that day. Then Newmarket 1 mile 1/4 on May 28th in the Novate Brisk Inns Fairway Stakes. Came first by 1 3 quarterlings. He led final furlong and kept on will. And then at Chester on May the 6th, mile 5/16th in the Atlas Goddard Stakes, came 4th by 2 3 quarterlings. He led on every chance and had 1 pace. So I'm going with this one. First time to start in the meydan's going with this one. And we'll be also going with the 10 horse here. Nahabo, Christopher Smillian jockey. 2-1 last time out. They're at Woodbine, 1 mile and 1/4 up in Canada. Then October 16th in the E.P. Taylor Stakes for $1 million. Came 6 by 4 lengths. He yielded an upper stretch. Then Newmarket 1 mile and 1/2 on September 23rd in the Godolphin Stakes. Came first by 6 lengths. He cleared 2 furlongs out easily. And Windsor 1 mile and 1/4 in Tote Winter Hill Stakes. Came 5th by 8 1/4 length. Had no chance to win it. So going with this one, they'd run in at meydan last season, but it was on the main track. Came third in last year's UAE Derby. So going with this one. So recap my bets for race number 6 from meydan. Going to 9-10. Now let's get on to the final race, race 7 from meydan. What is a handicap, the longest St. Emir handicap for North Hemisphere breds 4-year-olds, South Hemisphere breds 3-year-olds and upward. About 7 furlongs here. We do have a field of 16 horses here. Excuse me, 18 horses. 17 and 18 are also eligibles. And I'll be going with the 11 here. Morgan Gra, 12-1. Ryan Moore's jockey. Last time out. Run at Kirk Ireland on August 20th, 1 mile in the Social Harmony Stakes. Came 2nd by half lengths. He's heading near the line that day. The Leopardstown 1 mile August 11th in Desmond Stakes. Came 3rd by 2 1/2 lengths. He had no gain final furlong. And then 1 mile in Topaz Mile. Came 13th by 5 1/4 lengths. He chased pace and faded. So I do like this horse here. They run meydan not last season, but the season before. Mouthers 16th in the Al Bashid. Came 14th. So I do like this horse here. So recap my bets for race number 7 from meydan. Going with the 11. So if the Horseracingkid sign off and I'm going to 12, please go to horseracingkid.com.